Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing: single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebartogo.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss Millionaire's Weekend, a trip coordinated by Steve for members of the ABV Barrel Shop Speakeasy. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Matt Modica, Tim Swaya, and Lenny Eckstein.
Hey gang, what's up?
Guys.
Hello.
Hey, so we're going to be talking about Millionaire's Weekend. It's a new thing that we're doing. Matt's going on it. He's part of it, so Matt will be able to tell us a little bit about his take on what we're doing and stuff like that. And just give you guys a little background. Millionaire's Weekend is actually like a trial run for a new thing that I'm doing at the ABV network. It's called the Old Goats. So as we transition into retirement, a lot of us are of that age. Some have already retired in the group. I feel like I'm retired. It's like you work a lot, you do that. You know what? I go back to my corporate job. You see what working was like. This is just fun stuff. So I'm going to start a new type of thing called Old Goats. So when someone stays, in the group, whether it's the crew club or kind of got an idea for next generation, what that's going to evolve to. We won't talk about that today. But part of it, kind of the club within the club, whether what we're talking about now or the future, is going to be the Old Goats. And I feel like we're doing something special for them. There's no cost to these. I'll just plan them because it's just stuff I want to do. And then we'll take small groups and do these things from time to time. So, it's kind of, I know a lot of people in the business and stuff like that. And I want to, not only be able to utilize those relationships, but to share that with friends and stuff like that. So this idea of doing trips to Kentucky with people who are in the same thing as I think it's a cool thing because I think a lot of times the old people, the young people get to go out and they have fun and they get to do all the Instagram moments and all that. And everybody's like, oh, it's great seeing them. And I feel like the old guys like me get left behind on stuff. It's like they forget about us because we might not party till 3 a.m. So I'm going to do cool stuff for the old people. So McNeil, you've got a long way to go until you can join the Old Goats. But it's for men and women. This is for anybody who's in the group who's retired. Justine Mays is going to help me out with some coordinating things. She's a honorary Old Goat, so she still is working, but she's going to do some work for me. So she gets to be the only one besides me who kind of has a.
She's not grandfathered in.
She's grandfathered in. She's a grandfathered in Old Goat. So yeah.
Justine and I are the same age. I'm getting boxed out.
You're getting boxed out. You got a full-time gig. Yeah.
Yes, I get it.
And out there, so yeah. When you retire, it'll be there for you. You can join the Old Goats. It's an incentive for people to retire and enjoy life.
This is adult daycare on steroids.
Yeah.
That does seem what it feels like. Is someone?
Yes. So I had some problems with my internet again. There. Can you guys hear me or not?
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
You're good.
Damn it. Let me.
You're good.
I'm good now. Okay.
You're good now.
I'm going to make McNoon the host again, just in case I have any further problems. All right, so yeah, that's what's going on. Sorry for the problems there, folks, but yeah, it's kind of a fun new thing. This is different though. So Matt, we've been all kind of putting money aside and stuff like that for the last basically year. I think we've been saving up for this trip with the idea of if you take money that you have and put it. Most of us have a little thing that we did, a little like a bank that you can't get into, and you put it in there. And we've been doing it for a year. And the idea is, yes, it's still your money. When you go, you put that money in that little bank, but it's money that you've kind of put aside and forgotten about. And then you open up the bank, and then it's like a free trip, right? It's like
you guys were a lot more rigorous with that than I was. So
okay.
I've saved some here and there, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I want to say it started on poker night, right? Poker
Yeah,
club, ultimately, and everybody just started talking about it, and it was a cool idea. And then I think you started doing the savings piece, and then everybody bought those little boxes, which are kind of cool. Store them in the lockers, and put a little bit of cash in every once in a while. That's really cool.
Yeah. So it should be fun. And again, this is not the old goats here. This is just the kind of can I do it? Can I put together an itinerary that's fun? And that's what we're gonna be talking about after the break. But
I was gonna say I'm not an old goat yet, but
no.
I don't feel like it at least. I don't know.
All relative.
Yeah, Shot and I are the original old goats. So we did our first kind of old goats trip where we just went out and we just called it the old goats, and that's when that's kind of the inspiration for the old goats thing. And yeah, you got Dave Hoyle. He's certainly an old goat, so he's going to be on this trip. Royce and Becca, not old goats. They're going to be on this trip, so it's not all old goats on there. Then you got Tim Howard on there and Wayne. Wayne's going to be an old. He's one of our next. He's an upcoming old goat. He retires, I think, in February. So.
Oh wow.
Oh damn.
Good for Wayne.
Good for him.
Yeah, then he can join the old goat. So yeah, should be fun stuff. And this we'll talk about the agenda and what we're all doing. I think I got some cool stuff lined out. Matt has seen an early version of the agenda, hasn't seen the final, so this will be the first time he gets to see the final. Well, it's not technically final yet. I've had some problems with the restaurants. There's some cool restaurants we want to go to. They won't allow you to make reservations for 10. So. And no one will pick up the phone. They'll say, leave a message and we'll call you back. Well, I leave messages saying I'm looking for, make a reservation for 10. And no one calls me back. So I don't know. Does that mean they're getting it and just writing it down and I'm good? Or do I need to continue to call them? I don't know.
This is the problem with being an old goat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds like Becca needs to take a field trip and twist some arms. I don't know.
Exactly.
Correct.
I will talk when I get to that about the downside of the old goats too, because I've also already found a problem with dealing with a bunch of old people. So we'll talk about that on the flip side after.
You all already hate everything.
Yeah, I'm already finding. I was like, this is a great idea and all this. I'll tell you the downside in a little bit. We'll get to that when we get after the break because it's been interesting for me. So yeah, old goats. It's not all good with the old goats. So we'll talk about. There might be some ground rules.
Start missing the millennials very soon.
Yeah. Well, I get frustrated with the millennials and that, and it just sets off my old man anger. Then I'm like, I'll just hang out with old goats, and then the old goats get on my nerves. So I don't know. Maybe I just need to move to an island. That'll be phase 3. Is I just live on an island with no one else, and that's.
You skip over us Gen X folks because we just don't give a fuck. We do whatever you want to do.
I am a Gen X. I am
definitely
Gen
moved
X.
to Epstein Island.
Yes, you are Gen X.
So yes. All right. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with McNew. McNew, what do you got?
I'm gonna go back to some Green River that I left up here from the other day. So nothing.
Sounds like my cork pop.
No. Lenny, you're next.
You might know these folks. I had the owners from Barrel House come out not too long ago.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like 2 weeks ago, and they brought me a bottle. They do something kind of cool. They're not too far from you, Steve. They buy barrels. They have them on site, and they let customers blend stuff. Yes. I guess. So they brought me a bottle. I believe this one is. I know for sure it's a blend of MB Roland. And I think. What's that Ohio one? Middle West.
Middle West, yes.
Yeah. So anyway, pretty cool bottle, tasty. So I'm gonna pop this one.
Okay, that's our lead. We did hear that, so yes, that's interesting. Okay, and they're fans. They may listen to the show, so they could potentially hear that. I don't know. They've been up to my store and stuff
Good.
like that. So yeah,
It's tasty.
all right. Not Linda. You're next.
You caught that, right? Yeah. So I'm hoping on Millionaires weekend I can ride in a limousine. So I got some
Okay.
rye.
I have to line that up.
Let's see what you did there.
I know, right?
Okay, solid. That he's taking the lead, but Tim's next. Tim, what do you got?
I'm sure I'll fade away. I've got a bottle of A. Schuler and Company, 12-year-old whiskey from Indiana. It's a Seelbach pick from I don't know, from a friend of mine that gave me one. So here we go. Slide on the set.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Matt has the lead, but I have yet to go. I've got some old 55 here. This is just their bourbon whiskey that I picked up at the distillery one time. This is not one of our barrel picks. Let's see what we got here. Oh, not much there.
God, we've got performance issues this week.
McNew, who won that? That was between me and Matt. That's close.
I mean, they both weren't great.
I know. I'm not saying it's good. I'm still hoping just to win.
We're the old
I want a
goat
cheap win
category for sure.
Yeah, I mean, when my end, Steve's was a little crisper. Like,
Okay.
it was squeaky at first, but when it finally popped, it was a little crisper.
Okay. So, Matt, here's where we're at. You may or may disagree with that. You may agree with it or disagree with it, but it is what it is. When we throw it to a guest judge, that's final. So, cheers to me.
Cheers, Ashley.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about Millionaires Weekend. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
There's a motorcycle going by outside.
That was not a motorcycle. I know motorcycles.
I promise you.
Becca.
I swear to God.
Light up.
I did too. I saw her lift. It was she tried to do the one cheek sneak and she got caught off that reverberation off that chair.
Yes.
That
Let
would
her get you.
lifted me off the entire chair. Are we recording yet, Steve?
Yes.
We are.
Are we?
Yeah.
Why doesn't it say recording on my screen?
It says recording on mine. They changed it around. It's upper right hand side. It says recording. It's that place.
Into the Bourbon Daily. Here's your bumper, Steve.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about Steve's Millionaire Weekend and what it is.
Yes, we are. So before we get to the agenda, we talk about what we're going to be Just want to share the downside of the old goats. The old goats, again, while I'm retired, I do have stuff that I do, and the shop and ABV network stuff. We just had a big festival, and I was incredibly immersed in that for the last week and stuff like that as we record this. And the old goats, two of them, because there's four of us riding together. Tim Howard, who would be definitely the youngest of the crew. Then you got me, Shot, and Wayne are driving all together. And Shot's been on me for more than a week. When are we leaving on Thursday? Which is, as we record this, it's still 3 days away, and it's been over a week when he started asking. And then this weekend, I got the festival going on, and Wayne comes up to me and says, and I'm like, Shot, I don't have time to think about that. I don't know. If it's important to you, set a time, and I'll just be ready whenever you set it. No, you just tell me, we'll make sure. So then I'm at the festival. I mean, I'm immersed in the shit. I'm running around. I can't walk anywhere. I'm going to fix something, or someone tells me there's a fire and I got to go fix it over there, and on the way someone stopped me and say, hey, can you do this? And or as I'm trying to walk with purpose, people are yelling, Steve. It's just one of those things where you're fully immersed. And at one time Wayne comes up to me and as I'm doing all this shit and says, hey, when are we leaving on Thursday? And this is on Saturday, by the way, and we're leaving on Thursday. To me, this is a discussion at 8 o'clock. This is a discussion at Wednesday at 8 o'clock tonight. Long as I can catch everybody before they go to bed on Wednesday, we're good. In my mind, why do these old fuckers need to know what time we're leaving on Thursday? These old fucks, do they plan their schedule so much in advance? They got to know when they need to rise on Thursday. They need to know what time to have breakfast on Thursday. What's going on with these old fuckers? I already hate the old goats, and we haven't even really started the fucking thing yet.
I'm surprised.
They thrive on schedules. Everything's a fucking... Who does the schedule manage them, or do they manage their schedule? I'm telling you, the fucking schedules manage them. I can't deal with the old goats. It's going to be over before we start. I can't take them.
I love it. I love it. Old man anger about old men.
God damn, when are we going? What time are we leaving? I said the same things I said. Wayne, I don't actually care. Just set it. Like, well, I can't set it. Well, someone's got to set it. Why does everybody look to me to set your fucking bedtime? I don't fucking know. I can't help out with this shit. I got all this shit going on. Then when I hit Monday, it's a fucking shit show because I got so much shit going on to get ready and all this. And I got to worry about when these fuckers are getting up on Thursday.
I mean, I like to know when I'm leaving places also, but I feel like this is a conversation for the group chat, not in person when you're trying to run a thing.
And I love these guys.
Totally.
Wayne is one of my favorite people in the world. Shot is like my brother. I mean, these guys are awesome, but man,
Steve, I can't believe Shot took a break from spelling his stupid screen name, to actually ask for the time when you're trying to coordinate.
Guys, that could have been a text message, been an email.
Right. Let's start a group text and be like, hey, what time we leave? What do you guys think? I'm really not thinking about what time I get to up and going on Thursday. I'm compartmentalized. I deal with everything as I need to, and I don't need to deal with that yet, so it's like not even on my mind.
Is it possible that these guys, as awesome as they may be, have always been this way? They're not just, it's not the old goatiness as much as...
I feel like it's an old person thing, but maybe it's not. I don't know.
The litmus test on this one is, are the significant others worried about any of this? Because if they're not, they're just offloading all of their angst. They're finally saying, finally, somebody else can deal with this bullshit.
Yes.
Right. Let it be angry.
Okay, so, but that being said, you heard the announcement that Justine Mays is a honorary old goat. She gets all the fucking questions. If this thing's going to go on, it's going to be like, if you have any questions about the agenda, the itinerary, the schedule, Justine Mays is here to help. Yeah, Justine's getting all these. Now, she'll get to go on a bunch of cool stuff as not even an eligible old goat. So, Tim, you were like, why do you pass over me? You don't want that gig.
No.
What time we leave it on Thursday?
No. I just want to go and instigate things.
Right. Because I'm also going to be telling Justine, you know how I am. I can't handle dealing with what's going on Thursday when it's Saturday before. So you're going to have to delay them, or you ask me when the time is appropriate, because it doesn't do me any good if Justine just turns to me and asks me. She's going to have to manage everybody. She's going to have to manage the situation.
You made Justine be everyone's handler.
Yes,
oh my
exactly.
God.
Justine, blink twice if you're okay, if you want to get out of this.
Justine,
she's loving it because she gets to do cool things. But
blame her.
She doesn't realize what she doesn't realize what she said yes to until she gets shot, calling her 100 times, asking when are we leaving on Thursday?
When are we leaving on Thursday? So, Steve, when are you leaving on Thursday? By the way, talk about this.
I have no clue. I have no clue.
No, it's not like you all fucking wake up at 5 a.m. anyways. Why does it matter? Like,
Right.
you'll be awake and ready at any
You're
time.
up anyways to take a piss. It's okay.
Yeah,
ready to go.
That's what I figure.
Get your breakfast, get your coffee, do whatever the fuck you do in those 4 hours in the morning before the rest of the world starts. Like,
Right.
why does it matter?
Why does it
I
matter?
can tell
I
you,
mean,
man,
it could be
I'm
a,
happy I
hey,
didn't
are we
reply to that
leaving-
email.
Go ahead, Lenny.
But it could be like, is it a 5:30 go time or is it 10?
Does that matter
You're like-
on Saturday or
Well,
Friday before?
It matters
Are you-
a little bit. So like, here's
Okay.
my take of, and like I do.
These
some
guys,
motorcycle-
their day off. They don't have anything going on. What does it matter if it's 5:30 or 10?
Well,
on Saturday or before.
I'm like playing devil's advocate
Okay,
here. You're right. it
We
does
need
matter.
this.
But-
We need this. We
okay,
need
so
the other side.
on my
So tell me.
motorcycle trips,
Tell me,
with
boys.
anywhere from like 5 to 6 guys or 7 guys, however many, I don't fucking know, 5, 6, 7. Before we, when we're all about to like peace out for the night, we decide like, okay, so when are we like kickstands up riding away? Just so we know. And it's usually like, sometimes it's 8 a.m., sometimes it's 9 a.m. But you might have to wake up extra early. I like to do some stuff.
I'm not saying I don't
Take a
tell the
walk.
guys. I'm not. This isn't a pop quiz, but it's just doesn't need to know weeks out. Shot's been on this for 2 weeks. Wayne has been.
You're right. You're right.
I don't
would say, like,
understand.
Planner's
At
got a
most-
plan, man.
Yeah,
gotta
but
plan.
also,
2 days is fair.
as a girl, like, do they have wives that are like, okay, you can go on this trip. I'm happy you're going. What time are you leaving? Are you eating? Like, what are you doing? Like,
But again, 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah, you need to know that 2 weeks in advance.
Some people
Because the
like
wife is preparing the breakfasts on 2 weeks out. She's like, oh, I
You
need
gotta
to know.
plan their brown bags.
Yeah,
You gotta remember one thing. It may be for better or for worse, but it's not for lunch.
yeah,
They can figure it out on their own. The boys can figure it out on their own. The ladies, they're loving this.
yeah. So
What's
So
crazy? D-Max got all the wives lined up at the tasting bar at the Barrel Shop. They said, finally, they're gone. Let's have some fun here at the Barrel Shop.
So there's a few kinks to be worked out with the old goats. That's the bottom line here. So let me go over this Millionaires Weekend, which is kind of cool. Again, this is a precursor to full-on old goats, where it's going to be very calculated who gets to go and stuff like that. So Thursday night, some of us are going. Not everybody's going, but some of us are going. We're going to have dinner at Bourbon's Bistro and then cards. So basically, we don't have anything going on Thursday. So this idea of I need to know the time, I need to know the time, I need to know the time, I need to know what time we going. I need to know the time. I need to know that. By the way, when are we going? I just need to know the time. We don't have anything going on other than dinner. If we can make it there by dinner, we've accomplished everything that we need to do. So, that's again, I'm going to quit harping on it. It makes it sound like I don't like these guys, and I very much like.
Yeah.
No, this is
Very
all
much
set
like
for
these
fun.
guys, and I even like their quirks. I don't like people who don't have quirks, as you can tell by all you fuckers being on here. I like people with quirks.
We're all weird.
Yeah, I like weird people, so it's fine. I don't dislike these guys because of the stuff, but it doesn't mean that it can't get you mad, right? So it's like your family. You love your family. Does that mean you never get mad at your family? Sure you do. That happens. It happens. But even with people that you care about very much. All right. On Friday, then we've got 2 of them are taking their executive bourbon stewards, so they're not going to be part of the activity. So you got Shot
Very
and
nice.
Tim
That's
Howard
awesome.
are going to, yes, they're going to become members. Then we're going to be going to Bourbon Through Bluegrass with Bernie Lubbers. We want to support Bernie. We're going to the Fraser Museum to watch his program, which will be very nice, and it helps him out too. So he's kind of still getting this thing going. So we want to
So
support.
what time does that start,
I was
Steve?
gonna say, Steve,
Yeah,
I
what-
need to figure out when I need to leave Friday.
Yeah. So that's 10 a.m. at the Fraser Museum. That's when I don't have any say in that. That's when it kicks off. So, and we're staying right by there. So it's literally, we can walk there, which is kind of cool. Then we like Proof on Main to eat. I don't know. A lot of times when the guys go, it's we always eat at Proof. So we're gonna eat at Proof for lunch. So we like that place. And then Cocktails at Michter's, which is awesome. I love going to Cocktails at Michter's. It's set up through Michter's. A lot of times they give us the first round for free. Nothing's guaranteed, but they're just like, hey, be our guest in there, and so it's kind of cool. So that's what I tell everybody: don't expect you're getting anything for free, but Michter's is pretty good about taking care of us when we go. Then we're going to do a behind the scenes experience at Buzzard's Roost, supposedly hosted by Jason, unless he had something else pop up, but we'll be taken care of no matter what. So that'll be fun. We're going to go down in the speakeasy there too, which is cool. Then we get into one of my go ahead. Did somebody have a question about that?
No, I'm saying that right there is worth the price of admission.
Yeah, that's already a solid day. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. Then we're going to lunch. I wanted to go to this Monk's Boiler House, so owned by Wally Dant.
Yeah, I saw that open up.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. But again, it's one of the ones where I'm having a problem getting. No online reservations for the group of 10. So we have a group of 10. I just need to
roll the dice. Walk in there and take it over.
I know.
Say, we pay cash.
I know.
We're
going to try to go no matter
that
what.
It was the old goats coming in.
Yeah,
maybe they're like, the goats are coming in. We gotta.
You can get matching T-shirts, Steve, that say like the old goats.
Old goats. Oh, it's going to be merchandising. There's no doubt as the goats grow, because I want to create demand. I want people that to be envious, because most times I think people that are of a younger age, like McNew's age, they're never envious of somebody my age. They're like, these old fuckers, But I want them to be like, man, these old goats are doing cool stuff. Now that, as long as it doesn't implode, as long as they,
keep it together.
I'm a handful. I'll admit I'm a handful. I call people out on shit. So
you guys are going to be like the red hat ladies. Like, the red hat ladies walk in a restaurant. You're just like, so cool.
I hate to tell you, I'll talk to Linda. Linda will be eligible for the old goats because she's retired, and if she does, again, it's a men and women thing. So it's Kathy Cool can't wait to join the old goats. You got Justine's in there. Again, we don't have a lot of members at this point, but Linda would be. She's eligible if she's interested. We don't force you to be an old goat though, because some people don't like being called old. Some people don't like being called a goat either.
I was gonna say she's a little sensitive. She just had a birthday, so.
Okay, well, she might not want, but then she might want in. Yeah. So we'll see.
That reminds me about being sensitive about being called old. I walked into this barbecue bar spot in Denver the other night. I was doing a tasting there, and I was setting up. And I walked by one of the guys behind the barbecue line, and as I walked by, he goes, "What's up, old man?" And I just I was like, "You talking to me?
You're talking to me?"
Lenny's on the wrong side of 50. He's
I know, but still.
Right. That's how it happens.
I get.
Len, I had a similar experience in New Orleans where I did a cocktail tour starting at 3:00 myself. And I let people know to come along. And I made it through the whole thing. They're like, wow, you made it through the whole thing? I'm shocked because I never see you out past 10. So I'm not out with your ass.
Right.
I'm letting you into what's going on around here. But now,
that's part of the perception of the old goats. But we're going to do such cool stuff. I'm telling you, all the things that people think are negative about old goats will go away once we start doing cool things. And the pictures start getting posted. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Then they'll be like, I wish I was an old goat. I'll be like,
I'm at 37 already pro day drinking than going out at night. Like, I would love to start at 1 p.m. and be done by 8 so I can come home and sit on my couch. Like, I don't want to go out at night no more. I'm here for the day drinking. It's way better. You don't wake up hungover. You can still drink.
That's called wisdom.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what else is cool? You know what else is cool, McNew, about the old goats? McNew would like this. The old goats have money. We don't have kids. We don't have mortgages. We've got fucking money. Cool. That's the thing that you don't have. And I'm no different. When I was a young father and, kids and activities, and I got the mortgage, and I have a second mortgage because I either had a second home or I took a second mortgage on the house to pay for shit. I didn't have any money. I mean, I made it somehow. But now that I'm an old goat, I got money, and it's nice. So that's
old dudes do. They have
dudes
money and they buy Corvettes.
Right, we got money. Right. With discretionary income, we're good. We're good. So it makes for fun trips when you don't have to worry about, well, should we do that? Because you got so and so here, and they don't really have money.
No, you don't worry about swiping the credit card in order in the next.
The goats got the cash. So McNew would love to hang out with this group because they got cash in there.
Oh, let me find my second husband.
Goats are eligible.
She wants a goat, so she'll be shopping the goat crew. So she'll
tolerate black socks and flip flops.
Right. All right. Getting back to the schedule. So we're going to be at Green River. We're going to get a little behind the scenes fun. Green River should be cool. We're going to fill one of the decanters too. So you get to fill one of the decanter experience, which is awesome. So everybody's excited about that, and the decanter itself is really cool. We're going to have a lunch at Merle's Whiskey Kitchen, which is one of my favorites places. I always talk about how Merle's is better than Doc Crow's. McNew fights me on that. She fights me on that. But they're better. The food's better there. Yeah, it's good food. And then after Merle's, we've got some like downtime because I figured maybe there's things that we want to see or do. We're good till 4:00 when we get to the private club of Old Carter. We're going to have an event hosted that is going to be there. We're going to get to taste a bunch of great whiskey. They got some whiskey they want to get in the ABV Barrel Shop, so they're rolling out some really good stuff for us. So that is, you can't even get in the private club. So that is a true behind the scenes experience that you couldn't make happen if you're not part of the crew here. Dinner is at Jeff Ruby's. Again, I told you I got a problem with 2 restaurants. Ruby's is another one. I can't get through to them. I don't know how to do this. To book with not being there and driving up and saying, hey, can I do this? I don't know how to do it. So Sunday, it has evolved a little bit. It's an open Sunday morning for breakfast and stuff like that. I was going to try to set up something at Fonte's, his brother's coffee house. And unfortunately, Stephen Fonte's out of town. And I thought maybe we get Fonte and Bernie and stuff, but that didn't work out. But so it's an open morning, but then we're going to have lunch at the kitchen table at Beam. And then we get to go behind the scenes at the Fred B. No Distillery. There's no tours of that at all. That's their craft distillery, the one that they started. And so we get to go behind the scenes there, which no one gets to do that. I've never got to do that before. I've never seen inside there. So, we get to see the stuff where, as we know, Freddie is the one who's doing all the experimenting and stuff like that. We're going to get to go there. Again, it's on a Sunday. It's probably not even going at that point. It's probably not operational, but we'll get to see how it works, what it's like. We'll get to see the equipment he's using because I think he's got a pot still over there. I think he's got a little mini column still there. So, should be fun to see. So I'm really looking forward to that. So
you're going to spoil me here, man.
It's a fun weekend, right? You got to get your Matt will announce his retirement on Monday after this trip. So you can join the goats. You can join the goats.
We'll have to figure out how to make that happen with everybody, with all the other little goats.
Right. Yeah. So it's fun. Like I said, it's a big test for the old goats to kind of put together the agenda. And I think I did a decent job. There's always room for improvement, but that's kind of fun I'm talking about. Calling all my friends in the business saying, hey, I got a group of friends coming in. What can we do? And again, not that there's no cost to it, because we got to pay for the individual experiences and stuff like that. But there's no like festival fee or anything. This is just, it's getting to do stuff I want to do, but I just like doing stuff with friends versus just saying, hey, I'm Steve Akeley. Can I come in and see the Fred B. No? I'd rather do it with a group of friends and everybody, a communal experience. So that's the kind of stuff.
It's such a curated group where it's people that appreciate it. It's like there are urban fans. It's stuff they wouldn't get to do. So they're going to be like, oh my God, I had the best weekend. So that's really
cool. And it's really cool. Yeah, it's really cool from my perspective, Steve, because like I just, we've been with you guys for what, 2-3 years now almost? 2.5 years probably. Yeah. And it's just, I'm so glad that Linda pulled me into the shop and said like, hey, we need to do this. This is going to be fun. And growing to find you guys and just build friendships. It's been really cool.
It is very lucky. We owe it to Linda because she's the one who found us out of you guys. And then she came there. And again, if she comes there and says, this place was okay, you probably wouldn't have come back, but she liked it, obviously. And then you weren't really into whiskey at that time. And then you've grown to, I think you've grown to where you appreciate and like whiskey, and you seem to. So it's been a cool experience. And we really like you guys. Getting to go to your daughter's wedding recently was, very fun for us. And it's like that came out of the shop. I mean that, so I feel, to me, it's cool how that shop has turned into this communal place for almost a family-like atmosphere. And, it's really a cool thing for me.
And the other thing too, I'm ashamed to admit this, but this will be the first time Linda and I have gone to Whiskey Row.
Okay.
Down there.
That's awesome.
So,
that is cool.
and you're to do it in the best way. Like,
It's like
bad time,
yeah.
but you're going to get like the top of the top experience. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're staying downtown too, right?
Yeah.
Right on Whiskey Row,
Cool.
across from like Old Forester. So, I mean, you're right in the heart of things. I mean, all the stuff's accessible right there. So, yeah, we'll probably pop into Old Foe at some point on one of these and see what's going on there. Just that kind of stuff too. It's not just what's on the agenda. We'll be doing other things.
Yeah, I wish I could have gotten off Thursday to figure out what time you guys are going. If you just tell me what time you're going, maybe I can get off work early on Thursday. No, unfortunately, I have an all-day stupid meeting on Thursday, and I have to.
There's so many people in my life where you're like, hey, this person's a little quirky. Just don't bother them about. There seems to be no barrier like that with me. Nobody's like, he doesn't really like when you're asking him about stuff like next week. No one gives a fuck about me. They're like, just ask him. And if he doesn't answer, he seems. Let's just work on him twice as hard. That's how you get him. That's how you get him to give you a time. And I still don't.
And I bet your shot was like, hey, Wayne, he's not answering me. Can you ask him?
Wayne got the hornet's nest, which I feel bad about. I love Wayne, and Wayne's such a nice man. He's so now Shot. He's not he's a character. Shot is. Wayne doesn't deserve any of that, but that's just I have to be me, and that's how it comes across.
I think it's you take it the wrong way, Steve. Where you're like, oh my god, I'm so stressed out. I'm doing 5,000 things, and all they want is from me. You should take it as a compliment that they're like, this is the guy that knows. This is the guy. It's a compliment, really.
I guess. Okay.
Or it's the other way around. There's that part, but too, this is an experience of a lifetime for the majority of these people. The first real probably shot they have at doing some of this stuff to be able to go, and they don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah, and then they're excited. They don't want to like miss something or like.
I don't want to be that guy that they talk about on the Bourbon Daily.
Exactly. No, because you know that shit would have happened.
I don't want to be like Matt, who kite day, who never lives it down.
Never lives it down. Because it's going to be like, we're supposed to leave at 8 a.m. and Shot was
fucking late. He puts me out on there, and I'm not fucking late. I just wanted to know. I mean, it's planned.
I get
worried about this stuff. These guys already.
Yeah. Well, Shot, he positioned himself well. He's like, I'll be your chauffeur for all this stuff. So then I get shuffled around. I like it because I always have to be thinking about, okay, where do I got to go? Where do I got to park it? I can just forget about everything involving the driving. Shot does it. So he's worked his way in where he's got a pretty good, he's created a position for himself.
That's playing the game.
Yeah.
That is a smart move. Yeah.
So that's what's going on. The old goats, they will survive. And again, I am cognizant of that when we're doing these events, whether it's Bourbon Palooza or something like this. I do know that it is kind of for many people that get to do these things. It's kind of the idea of this once in a lifetime experience, but it also opens them up to the world, the stuff that I do all the time. And that's the cool thing about this. However it happened for me, I don't know exactly how it all came together for me, but whatever I did to make that happen, this is the kind of stuff that I do. And I love sharing it with friends and being like, this is what we do when we go to Bourbon. I'm not worried about, buying tickets to go to this tour and all that shit. I don't care about that shit at all. If I want to go somewhere, I call someone up and I go when I want to go. That's just how it works. And I love sharing that kind of thing and seeing that, hey, when you go there, you're not just taking the general tour that everyone else that goes there takes. We'll get this set up by
the goats tour.
Yeah. What's that, Lenny?
You're getting the goats.
You're taking the old goats tour.
Exactly. Oh, the old goats is different. I'm telling you, we're going to merchandise it there. Like I said, like what Matt mentioned on Linda right now, I think there's a lot of that early on. But when we start seeing, look at the old goats are at the Fred B. No Distillery behind the scenes, everybody's like, you know what? I'll be a fucking old goat. Fuck that. I want to do this shit.
But you guys actually have maybe. Go ahead, Lenny.
I think maybe it should be rebranded like the old stallions.
I know, because it's also for women. The goats can be male or female, so there's nothing that is gender. A stallion's a male horse, right? So it's a mares and stallions.
Distinguished goats.
Distinguished goats. Maybe. I do like the fact that it's the old thing in there. I like it for some reason.
You guys actually have to post though. You're so being like everyone's going to be so jealous, but none of you guys are going to take a goddamn picture or remember.
That's what I was going to say. That's exactly right. I was just going to say that. But anything.
We got Justine. That's going to be her.
I'll take the pictures. It's fine.
Okay. All right. You'll get some pictures out for us. That's good.
I'm gonna.
But Justine's around for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw Tim a bone though, because when he was like doing his little cocktail tour of New Orleans, I was very jealous because I haven't been there.
Yeah, that was fun.
I enjoyed such a blast doing that.
I enjoyed watching that too. All come together for Tim. That was fun.
That was a good time.
And then when the chance that the Neelys are there at the exact same time is wild.
That was so. Yes, that was. Well, it was funny though too. Is that Becca didn't tell Royce that I was in New Orleans, so he walks into the lobby and he's like, "Sorry, guy."
What are you doing here? Yeah.
Awesome. It was just a great experience.
I felt I should have gone.
The people I was with talk about that. That was really cool.
After seeing Becca as Princess Leia, I feel like I should have gone to Key West with them for Halloween.
You missed out, Steve.
My God.
Sure as hell missed out.
Becca wasn't Princess Leia. Becca
Let's be kind. Let's be kind to the
was.
internet here. Don't break the internet.
Broke the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fun stuff.
I'm glad I'm a Star Wars fan.
I was about to say that's got to be careful.
I do.
So fun stuff. All right. Well, that's it about
awesome.
Millionaires Weekend. What we're calling this one. Again, the idea is, and that just comes from the fact not that it has anything to do with wealth. It has the fact that we saved for it, and we're going to be spending a little discretionary income, pretty carefree because it was set aside. So that's kind of the idea where the Millionaires Weekend come up, which is kind of a trial run for the old goat. So cool stuff. Well, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Matt, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
All right, you can find me at my website, sabertoothcyber.com. That's SABE. No, I'm sorry. That's like, I'm just trying to be like Shot. Go ahead.
All right, Tim, how about you, man?
You can find me following for pictures of the Millionaires trip, which we know there will be very few of.
Yes.
on the Crew Club website, as well as on Instagram at SwyGuy2112 and on YouTube at our flagship whiskey.
All right, Lenny.
You can find me and the rest of Deerhammer on social media at Deerhammer, on the webs at deerhammer.com. You can also order Deerhammer whiskey shipped straight to your door and come visit us in beautiful Buena Vista, Colorado.
That's 2 E's, 2 M's, right, Lenny?
I believe so.
All right. McNew, how about you?
I'm on Instagram at McNewABV.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, that thing's abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Also, come by and see me at the ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. We're online, abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For our audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
See you, everyone.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.